In a lavish palace, hurried steps approach a imposing door. The guard steps forth and opens the way for an attendant. An elderly gentleman steps into the room and takes his paces forward before stopping.
Sir, your vehicle is ready for departure.
Very good. I'm ready for your report.
Of course, sir. As we anticipated, Yarma will be performing as well. However, there have been a few additional provinces. There is Misstep, Farwalk, Chefvale, the Scaffold Cliffs, Dreary, Canprelome, Zilgilkawam, Casahelm, and mine.
Mine?
Yes, sir, mine.
Very well. Do we know of any additional sponsors?
Sir, we only know of the Starts and the Penda Communications.
Very well. Prepare my clothes. Ready the men. We march to Oakridge.
Incredible.
I beat
Matt.
up that nerd.
Absolutely
It's
not.
public domain, Walt. Calm down.
So this Steamboat Willie fella's on his way too.
I didn't say that was his name.
And I'm pretty sure several of those towns were words you just made up. I wrote down Sheffield, Dreary, Camprelome, Zilquilcoam, Castlehelm?
Casahelm, yeah.
Casahelm? Okay, I got those pretty close. Okay.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
mine.
Yes, mine.
Is that where the mine goblins come from?
Yeah, how'd you know?
You've given me a gift, Matt.
The cool air passing through Oakridge whips up into a storm as you look over into the horizon. The town is yours. You guys are free to do as you will.
I feel as if my assumptions as to what sorts of activities are going to be happening for this competition were misguided. In our free time, it might be in our interest to see if there's any workers or attendants that might be able to give us a little bit more insight as to the type of things we can expect.
That sounds wise to me. Perhaps we can get a glimpse of some of the facilities being constructed as well.
As we stand there in the plaza, I want to kind of look over my shoulder at Madame Sadie's, who I believe was sitting near a fountain, the fox woman wearing the gi.
Yep. Yeah, she is still sitting at the fountain playing with the children.
Vale, did we get a vibe check on Madame Sadie's?
Outside of your knowledge of her at the hill, no. You want me to try to have a conversation with her as though I'm a different party?
I'll shake my head. Not right now, but I think it'll also be important for us to get to know the other competitors too over the next few days.
Bale is very familiar with one of them.
You just receive a baleful glare over the top of his glasses.
Then maybe we can start there and continue down the list. If we have 6 days, we need to learn as much as we can about what's coming as possible.
And if we can learn their motivations as well, then perhaps we can get them on board with some sort of rewriting of the rules.
I still think that's a good bet. If we can get as many people as possible to, I don't know, defer to one person and that person automatically wins, maybe everyone's safe. Or if one person's speaking for the entire pit and that person wins, then everybody's safe. But I feel like there's some loophole here.
I agree. I do think we learned something interesting talking to Starts, though. Even just in that short conversation.
What's that?
Starts is opposing Alejander, right? He is asking us for help in dealing with this entire situation. And what this situation is doing is creating destruction, wanton destruction, mass murder, and chaos within the pit. And that does tell us something interesting, because as much as we are opposed to Starts and his end goals, it is good to know for our own information that wanton destruction runs counter to his desires. That does tell us something. It's not the entire puzzle yet, but it is a piece. And it also tells us that the sort of chaos and uproar that would come with such destruction also runs counter to his goals. So, something to keep in mind, that a break from this sort of predictability and anything that does not preserve the status of the pit as he expects them to be are things that could ultimately work in our favor against him. Now, obviously, we're aligned in the sense that we also don't want people in the pit to come to harm. But it is good to know that maybe some sort of generalized chaos could be something that could work in our favor against him.
I feel like any plans he has are more nefarious than just destruction and chaos. Anything we can do to balance out his actions, I think we need to take.
I agree. But at least for now, we know that we are not actively at war with each other as we try to resolve this specific instance. But I like your idea, Reginald, of trying to get a view of the field. I say that's probably a good place to start. Maybe we'll run into some individuals while we do that.
Yeah. And I'll kind of just start walking towards any part of town that seems to either be actively under construction or look like it was recently made or remodeled.
Certainly. In the western part of town is where a lot of the construction going on for the event is happening. And as you move closer in that direction, you see Kevin slinking around, looking over some fence posts.
Oh, hey guys, how's it going?
You got something for us?
Not much more than I already told you. They're working on a few different event areas, I think. But I did hear that like one of the sponsors is coming. So they've got to be bringing somebody new in soonish. Maybe you guys like signed up yet?
We're gathering some more information first, trying to find an alternate path.
Okay.
So the ones who've already registered, which would be who is that? We've got
The violinist and then Chuckleberry Forest Creep. Yeah, those two.
Yes, thank you. I don't know why that name escaped me. Yes.
Nothing clear cut and to the point like Kevin.
You know what? I'm going to take your side on this one. But yes, the violinist and Chuckleberry Forest Creep. Do we know who is sponsoring them?
I could look into it for sure. You give me like a second.
That would be incredible if you could solve that for us. We were going to take a look at some of the facilities, and you say that one of the sponsors is coming in soon. Do we expect that to be on sort of the public transportation that seems to be running through here? Should we keep an eye on that station?
Yeah, his one of his guys came through early. He thought he was being slick, but I saw him. So I think they're probably gonna head back, and I think they should be here by tonight, roughly. So we got a bit of time
Okay.
before they show up.
All right. You think we should take a look around and then stake out the station?
Sure,
Friends?
yeah. Oh, you meant you guys. Okay, now that makes sense. Right, yeah.
You have your own very important task that you're on, which I hope you'll meet us for afterwards.
Definitely. I'll get to that. All right, I'm going this way. See you guys in a bit.
Wait, Kevin,
Oh, yeah. What's up?
important question. Do you see
Huh?
like a pretzel stand or something around here? I'm craving something salty right now.
I'll look into it. There's got to be something, right?
Put that on your list of things you're investigating for us, okay?
Okay, yeah. Do you want that above or below the priority of figuring out who these guys are being sponsored by?
Simultaneous tasks, buddy.
Okay, gotcha. All right. I'm on it. And he'll slink off.
He's going pretty good.
I'll look to Bale and Reginald. It just feels like when you're at a festival, you need something salty. I know there's doom and the dread, but I'm just craving some pretzels.
Oh, gotta eat.
I'm sure once the bulk of the observers start arriving, many vendors will pop up as well. We might be too far off for there to be any setup at the moment.
Oh, there's
Yeah.
looks like a really greasy popcorn stand over there. Reginald, is that something you're... No?
They're
All right.
absolutely smothering it. Is that tar?
Now, my gallbladder went out years ago. I can't have anything too buttery.
Wise. Very wise.
And as we are standing here in this arena or facility, is there any like construction crews, people going in and out, anyone we can intercept and interrogate?
So there's no facility so much as there's like a big fence blocking off an entire area of the town, or just the outskirts of the town. You can, from where you are, like look over the fence in areas and see where some of the buildings are being built, where things are being put together. There seems to be a almost Coliseum style like arena situation that's being put together, and you can see what looks like a impromptu like stage with the finishing touches still being done. But there's some other construction that you can't quite make heads or tails of. And you do see some people inside moving around, dealing with a lot of it. They look mostly like locals, but alongside them are like large cybernetic animals who are acting as the transportation for most of like moving materials.
Well, it looks like this entire area is blocked off. I'm to imagine this is where the tournament will take place. Civic, if it comes down to it, we might need your expertise in disguise at one point to perhaps pose as workers and get a better look for ourselves.
I was thinking the same thing. I bet it'd be really helpful for us to know what's going on in that construction zone. Do we want to do this now?
I'll say we wait for the chaos of more patronages to arrive in the city before we make our move.
As you say that, the sound of distant thunder gets eerily closer, and the storm starts to pick up.
I didn't realize that was on the forecast for today. Honestly, if we can just keep our eyes out for a hard hat and a clipboard, we can probably just walk right in. So, something to keep an eye out for.
We might also want to find shelter. Have we checked in at an inn? If it's going to be pouring down rain, we have 6 days to do all this.
I guess we don't have the competitor facilities until we actually sign up. So, we'll probably need to make do at an inn. Though, I guess we could spend a little bit of time there, maybe at a tavern or something until getting closer to nightfall and we head to the station.
I bet the station has an inn nearby. We could also find a place, set up there, and people watch for a while. I bet, Vale, you'd get a lot of good information from that.
That's a good idea. And maybe they'll have pretzels.
Maybe they'll also have pretzels. I have no ulterior motive like that for this plan in particular.
Beer cheese, pretzel bites.
Now you're speaking my language.
All right. Well, let's go enjoy a nice meal before all of this goes to hell.
Sure. You. So which are you looking for? Are you going to go towards where the smaller buildings that are being put together for competitors are, or are you going to try to go towards the station and look for housing there?
At least like a tavern near the station, like inside of the station.
All right.
Ideally, someplace with vantage, like a place where we could sit with a restaurant with a good vantage of people coming and going, especially from the station, and also pretzel bites and beer cheese. No particular order, simultaneous tasks.
Sure. Yeah.
Equal import.
Equally.
You find the local pub, one of the local pubs, the Sawdust, just open. You see that there isn't quite that many people in right now, since everybody's still kind of busy. So you have free range to pick any seat you want. You do see that Scree is currently hanging out in here, and he is enjoying a few drinks at the bar. But he, when you enter, looks up to see you, but immediately looks away and continues on his own.
Oh, that's your friend over there, isn't it, Reginald?
Not a friend.
Co-worker?
A partnership with misgivings, I'd say.
Okay.
Hello. Hi. Hey. Can I get you guys a seat? Anything to eat? What do you have?
There are three of us. Do you have pretzels?
What is a pretzel?
Oh, we'll have a
I'm
window
just messing
seat.
with you. No, we got pretzels here.
No, yet I'm experiencing whiplash. Do you have them or don't you have them?
Yes,
Sorry,
we have
wait.
pretzels.
We need a seat near the window, please.
Oh, sure.
We'd
Hey,
like to
make yourself
watch the
comfortable.
storm.
Yeah, there's we got some comfy chairs over there if you want to just take a spot. And I'll have your pretzels. Anything to drink with your pretzels, or do you just want pretzels?
I don't know. Should we eat and drink simultaneously? Or should we eat first and then maybe drink later?
It's generally best to consume liquids, especially water, at the same time as eating your solids. It, helps with general balance of the various food compounds as they enter your stomach and makes it more easily digestible and better for your system, especially if you get kidney stones.
I've heard it's good for your gut health, and I don't know what that is, but it sounds important.
What do you think, Reginald?
I'll stick with water for now.
Okay, a water.
Let's take a seat.
All right, sure, yeah. Waters.
I'll sip on an ale if you've got a local one.
Sure, yeah. That'll just be 15 zenit.
Oh, I've got that.
Oh, thank you.
All right, I'll be right back.
The server walks away to deal with your order, and in short fashion, Kevin returns, or rather, Kevin finds you all. He slinks over to you. So slinks. He walks over to you.
Man, just because he's a rat.
He's slinking
Like,
everywhere.
He scurries. He slinks.
Slouches.
He's nibbling his food.
He might.
Scurries.
He's spreading the plague.
I don't think you've seen him eat, so who knows?
Scuttles.
Oh, hey guys, good seeing you. Are
Good to see you as well.
Yeah. Do you save any pretzels, or is anything left for? I'll get my own food. No, it's fine.
It hasn't come yet.
We've placed an
waiting.
order. But
Oh,
yeah,
good.
they have pretzels here. Pull up a chair.
Fantastic. Okay, good.
He scoots in close.
All right. So the violinist has marked themselves as having no sponsor whatsoever. They're choosing to go without being sponsored.
That's allowed?
Yeah, I thought we couldn't do that.
I think so. I mean, when I asked the lady at the table, Lorelai, she said that she didn't have a sponsor down. But I did find out that she's here for misstep. So that's that.
You can just say you're here for a place and they accept it?
Seems like it.
The
Sure,
violinist
gave us a
just-
lot of hassle.
Is she from Misstep? Do we know that?
Saw her outside of Misstep, but it was a few days outside.
Probably walking from Misstep to here.
Okay, so that's worth the conversation with the violinist about.
Sure. And
Good
then
luck.
the Chuckleberry
What
guy,
else did you learn, Kevin?
Chuckleberry, he's under, and he said, sorry, tripping over my words. I just saw the pretzels. I think she's bringing them over. Lorelai said that he is under looking for sponsorship. So I think he's like pending. He doesn't have one ahead of time, so he's just like pending, looking for one, which was a surprise to me because I thought that you needed one ahead of time, but I think you can be like open to a sponsor.
Neither of them have sponsors. Oh, thank you. Pretzel Bites here. Thank you. You can sit them right here.
Yeah, okay, here you go.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, Chuckleberry, he's here for Dreary. So, that's them sorted.
Chuckleberry
Dreary.
Forest Creep, he lives on Dreary Lane. Are you fucking kidding me? I'm sorry, Kevin. I apologize. I'm just having a hard time taking this person seriously.
Pretzel Bites Vale.
Yes, thank you.
Beer cheese is really good.
Oh my god. Oh, it's fantastic.
She's delicious. Yeah, that's. I looked around also. I think the only sponsors that are here currently, Oliver, Sultan of the Air, Thomas Stotts, and Madam Sadis. Sadis? How do you pronounce it?
Sadie's is a sponsor?
Sadis.
Sponsor.
Yeah, Sadis. She's a sponsor. Yeah.
I'm going to process that. So the Hill is sponsoring someone? Or is Madam
Interesting.
Sadie's working independently?
That's very interesting.
Huh.
But yeah, that's what I managed to put together. Right. Oh, I asked around. I think I know who's coming in tonight. And as he says that, the train pulls into the station. And there's, a few individuals that come off the train that look like just like your regular travelers. But then out march some imperial-looking soldiers. They step out and there rolls out a carpet. Elderly butler-looking type steps out and goes,
Ladies and gentlemen of Oakridge,
He's saying this to no crowd. Nobody is here.
I present to you...
I bet it's windy as heck.
It's very windy.
I present to you...
You can't get through it.
You can't say it. Just say it. Steam Train Billy.
I'm a professional.
No shirt, just pants.
I present to you... Legally free of the sovereign states of the curled god.
And marching out at a solid 5'6" is a little armadillo man.
Yes! Oakridge, you are welcome to have my presence.
I'm assuming that's the sponsor.
Yeah. He is something.
Shorter than
He's
I
taller
expected.
than I thought he'd be.
No, I'm
I
curious
think
what
he
that
was
picture
exact. He was just right.
Hey, 5'6" is not too far off from me, Vale, so chill.
Sorry. I just so used to seeing the ears also.
Mm-hmm. And that's a foot. Who is this?
Yeah,
The
who
sovereign
is
states
this
of
person?
the curled guard.
Yeah.
You know what? I gotta look into that. I'll look into them. He's weird looking, huh?
Not weird.
Okay,
Okay, sorry,
presumptive.
not weird. I guess that's
Come on.
okay. Okay, excessive. It's just the
You're both
braces. You know what I
rodents.
mean? Oh
think
yeah,
armadillos
sure.
eat
But
rats,
he's not
that's why.
marsupials.
one of the two. Not important.
I'm proud of my heritage.
as you should be. Yeah. Okay.
She knows a boomerang.
I'll look into this. If I could just grab one last pretzel bite and I'll be on my way. Good luck with that. Oh, wait. Have you guys figured out? You said you have a sponsor figured out already, right?
Well, now that we know we
Yeah.
don't need one,
We're working
I
on it.
wouldn't be surprised if the sponsorship relationships that are formed are part of the entertainment.
And it seems that a lot of resources are locked behind sponsorship as well. I think that you may be able to, perhaps you can enter without one, but to get a fighting chance,
Well, all
you
right.
probably need one.
I don't know for sure, but you probably don't need that guy's sponsorship, right?
No.
No.
Sure. Okay. All right. I'm gonna look into them. Good luck with that.
Word of caution as you are doing your investigations, keep your distance from Stotts. He's dangerous.
Okay. All right. Gotcha. I'll try to keep that in mind. And he will walk off.
can we watch Kevin as he goes? Like we're positioned. If he approaches this new party that's arrived via train, we should be able to see that happen, right?
You see that Kevin keeps some distance from this procession that's happening, and it looks like he's heading over actually to like the ticket booths. It seems that he's trying to procure like a ticket, maybe to go back where these guys came from, and maybe try to figure stuff out.
Smart.
So what are we going to do about the sponsor thing, really? What do they actually get us? I'm going to start keeping track of the questions we have. What do sponsors get us in the challenges? What are the challenges actually? What is back there in the construction zone? Who are the other competitors that we'll be facing off? And I want to add another one. Is there any loophole we can play here?
So, as much as I want us to get in behind the fence and get a look at things, I have a sneaking suspicion that the concealment of the challenges is part of the show for Alejander to prevent anyone from preparing too effectively, would be my guess. Keep things fresh and exciting, and who knows if it's going to be a foot race or a theatrical performance or whoever can bury a knife in your ribs first. I've got a feeling it's going to run the gamut of many things. Sponsorship, I mean, we saw a bit that some of the prices were astronomical at the various equipment shops, unless there was proof of sponsorship. So it may not be a huge issue on the back end, but on the front end, it probably does a lot for us. As for the rest, that we'll have to answer in time, of course.
Speaking of sponsors, Civic, it seemed that you learned that this person from the hill is one. It might just be the best approach to talk with them directly.
Madam Sadie's. And if they offer to be my sponsor, do we already agree to do this with Starts?
I shook his hand.
And I didn't.
That is true. If we're operating as a group, yes, we have a sponsor. If we want to go about this individually, then I believe I have a sponsor. But then that means we will meet in the arena. However we go about that.
I'm not worried about that. There's just so much to do, so much to prepare. I was hoping that finding a place to watch and have some pretzel bites would clear my mind, but it just makes me want to move more.
This is going to be a marathon. Not a sprint. We've got almost a week until this starts. There's a lot to learn before then. A lot of reconnaissance to be done.
So what's our best path?
I recommend you speak with one of the sponsors. You have a inn to at least break the ice, and maybe the sponsors know more about their role here than we're aware of. Could be good to get information from a third party.
Okay. I can go find Madame Sadie's, talk to them, see what I can learn.
Reginald, do you have experience with working as a guard? Perhaps one of this Lily Free's retinue of guards is somebody that you could form some sort of connection with and learn about.
That's not a bad plan. I will see where they rest for the night and try to strike up a conversation with one of them.
What about you, Vale?
It's a good fucking question. Maybe I'll try to have a conversation with some of the other competitors. Maybe I'll try to track some of them down and see what their motivations are, what they know.
You're going to go talk to the violinist?
There's no point. She'll have nothing to say. But
okay, well, then you're talking to Chuckleberry Forest Creep.
I want to know why he's here, too. And he'll nod over to Scree, who's, like, at the bar.
Scree? I believe
Yes.
that they just work for Starts. I don't believe they are competing in any capacity.
I'd be interested to see. Because if other people knew Starts was here acting as a sponsor, yet we've not signed on with him yet, is he going to try to sign somebody else as well?
I don't
That's what I wanna
foresee... I don't believe sponsors are tied to only one person.
I don't think we have enough information. So I'm going to try to figure that out.
Sounds like we're splitting up then. Information gathering.
Does it look like this place also has an inn? Or is it just a tavern?
It's just a tavern.
Okay. Do we reconvene here before the night ends and then we find lodgings?
Clive might have already found us lodgings.
Ah, good point. We'll track down Clive and that's where we'll meet.
Works for me. And Civic will reach out, stuff a few more of the pretzel bites into their mouth, and leap up and leave the room.
You step outside to the beginnings of torrential rain. You see Laylee's escort is struggling to get some umbrellas to cover him as they rush towards the sponsor mansions. And the cracking, roiling thunder continues on.
I'm just enjoying my drink. This is good butterbeer.
You alright over there?
What?
Sorry, don't mean to interrupt. Do you mind if I pull up a seat? I was going to order a drink here.
I don't mind nothing.
Okay. Sure. What was you all right there, friend?
Oh, no, I'm peachy.
Okay.
You guys here for the competition?
Yes.
Fantastic.
Matt, are we in a break? Or
This is a
is
break.
this me talking to Scree? Okay.
Is this guy bothering you, brother?
No, not bothering me none.
Had one beer. What?
And some cooking sherry.
I think, bartender, I think they should be cut off.
No.
We haven't even
no.
started drinking yet.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, I just got here.
Yeah. Yeah, you gotta get at least two
With the
beers.
storm and all the advertisements blowing in the wind. Phew.
Yeah,
Here,
you
pulled this
see.
one off my face as I entered.
Gentlemen, I don't mean to be rude here, but this is completely unlistenable.
No, this is fine. This is okay. I think
You can hear us okay, right?
Reginald, can you-
I think people would listen to this.
Reginald, could you help? This one's falling out of his chair.
No, the floor is just looking real nice. Yeah.
Floor is looking nice.
This is why I stick to water.
You know what else is looking nice? These ads, papers flying around in the wind. Look at that. See what that says? You can read that?
It says, yes.
It's upside
yes,
down.
Read it out loud. Read it out loud.
Okay. Yeah, read it
Read it out
aloud.
loud.
It says subscribe to True Meta Inc. Like, share, comment, and share with your friends. Available on all podcasting platforms and also on YouTube.
It also says, remember to drink water.
It does say that as well. Yes, thank you, Reginald. Which, I have to say, round of waters on this guy.
Round of
Crumple up the
water.
paper.
Let's go.
Toss it in my mouth. Oh, spit it out, dip it in some beer cheese, toss it in my mouth.
Beer, cheese, water. Now that's the dream.
That made my stomach turn in real life.
Bartender, another water.
With hold the beer cheese.
You all have your missions that you've decided for yourselves. Who would like to go first?
I think Vale is the closest to the person of interest. So, I think I would leave the bar and use the shield kind of as an umbrella over my head as I kind of track and prowl the guards.
Yeah, I'll go order another drink at the bar and kind of slide in, like one seat separated from Scree, sitting up there at the bar, just kind of make some idle chit chat with the bartender till maybe Scree chimes in. I don't know.
The bartender will look you over. So you're one of the contestants?
Maybe we'll see if we can garner some favor with somebody. I'd like to do my part where I can. A lot of folks back home sort of.
Oh, sure. Can
Honest.
would you mind too terribly signing something for me so I could just be like, oh, I knew them before,
Oh,
here's
Sure.
a napkin. Here's a napkin.
I guess worst comes to worst, it'll be something to remember me by, right?
Uh-huh.
Little proof that I was here.
Right.
Sign on this paper in like a signature that if you know that his name is Testudo Vale, you could probably make it out, but you probably couldn't like super read it otherwise.
Just a bunch of scribbles, basically.
Yeah.
Does he have doctor
There
script?
you are.
Doctor script?
For at least for his signature, he does. I think it's like a very ornate, stylized signature that is like kind of hard to read.
Nice.
Oh.
Scree will look up. You'll want mine too, then.
This fucking guy
Oh, yeah.
sucks so much.
Right? Matt, great job. He's awful. I hate him.
Vale won't give in. Oh, you another competitor?
Yeah. Yeah, I think so. I think I am. I didn't realize you were one. I thought it was just the big guy.
Oh, no, I just kind of crossed paths with him in town, trying to get a lay of the land. I'm sort of new around here. Never been this far. I'm excited. It's a big city compared to what I'm used to.
Give me. I'm gonna contest this just because I want to see how this rest of this conversation pans out. I want you to give me a willpower check, and he's gonna try to get a read on you.
Okay,
Would you like to know what you need to beat first?
I would.
You're looking to beat a 9.
Oh, you can
Okay.
do that, Vale.
Well, I've got D8s for willpower. I rolled a 7. So I'll invoke a fabulous point. I'll invoke Reginald's deep-seated hatred for Scree here, and recognize that I don't want to necessarily be associated with Reginald while I'm trying to talk to him. So I'll use my bond to separate myself from him.
Okay. All right.
Wow, you kind of look like you would be new. All right, well,
Not really sure what that means, but all right.
Well,
Right?
just-
It's like everything he says. He reaches over and like kind of squeezes your shoulder. It's just you're kind of scrawny.
Oh, I've sort of heard that forever, but hey, at least no hollow bones, right? You'll like punch him in the shoulder back.
He looks down at where your fist like punched his shoulder, and he looks back at you. Yeah, sure. Anyway, who are you
sorry, was that-
representing?
Was that offensive? I apologize.
Yeah, don't worry about it, bud. Who are you representing?
Oh, wow. I'm so glad to be making fast friends here. This is wonderful. And he'll like kind of have a smile as he takes a sip, just looking real green.
He'll
yeah,
toast- yeah.
Sorry.
go on.
Sorry, I'm here from Farwalk. Have you heard of Farwalk?
Oh, yeah. I've heard of that. Sure. It's just to like the south, right?
Yes. Yeah, I believe so. Yes. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
That's-
Yeah, it's they're who sent you, huh?
Yeah, who are you representing?
Oh, me? I'm with the Scaffold Cliffs. Yeah,
Oh.
I'm one of their better flyers.
Really?
Yeah, he lets his
They didn't
wings
send
like
their best? I'm joking. You just said one of their better. It seems like it seems like you're being humble right now, and so I just wanted to, I'd imagine you're their best then if they sent you.
Yeah, their best. He was like spreading his wings out after, as he said, one of their best. But after you said, are you not the best? They start to like pull back in a little bit. Yeah. Well, we had things to secure at home. I was the one that was sent.
Well, it's a good thing too. It sounds like everybody needs to send somebody. Is your town sponsoring you too?
No.
Back home, they tried to pool together as much funds as they could to make sure I'd have as good a chance as possible. It's hard, with the harvest being down a bit this season, but
Oh, are you looking for a sponsor? Is that what you're asking me?
I was just curious if your town did the same thing for you.
No, I've got means.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he'll look around and then he'll get closer. There's this guy. He's calling himself Oliver. He says he's the Sultan of the Air. Now, I don't buy it for a second on account of him not having any means to fly. But
Telling.
I've heard he's got deep pockets. I was gonna go
Alright.
with a employer for some time, but they've pulled out of a deal with me.
Really? What? Why?
They said that their project was too risky, that the people were acting a bit too reckless. Real waste.
Oh, that's a
But-
shame.
To be fair, the gig was easy. They just had me do what I was already doing and then had it recorded.
What were you doing? How did-
Saving lives.
record- Oh, my goodness! I didn't know I was in the presence of a hero.
His wings start extending again. Yeah, well, I'm kind of a big deal back home.
Wow, that's quite impressive. So, are you one of those folks that's competing with a team, or are you flying solo. Maybe I'll kind of give him finger guns.
He'll point his wing at you. Yeah, that's the way I usually like to go about it.
Impressive. Do you know what we're up against in here?
No. The rules haven't been explained super well. I think they're still sorting things out, which feels weird, like you have this whole competition and you don't have solid rules. How are we supposed to know what the actual competition is?
It does strike me as odd as well. That's for sure. In all this talk of if you lose, your home is destroyed?
Yeah, but if you lose, it's whatever.
Yeah, but then if you win,
Then you win.
But think about all the people you kill.
He'll lower his wings and he'll look contemplative for a little bit. And then he'll look at you and he'll say, I've learned something over the years. My wings are powerful and I can save many lives. But you can really only help who you can get your hands to. It's a shame that they're going to kill a whole village here or there, but you help who you can.
But that's actively harming. That's not just a shame, that's murder.
I didn't make the rules.
Doesn't seem right to me. There should be another way, don't you think?
If there was one, if there was a way to get a hold of somebody in charge, sure. But as is, we just gotta play the game that's set before us.
Well, maybe we can change it.
You got balls on you. What'd you say your name was again? Tell you what, I'll call you Slippy.
Slippy. Huh. I've not gotten that one before. Well, sorry, you were... I couldn't help but notice your autograph before you... Scree?
Yeah, Scree.
Well, it's a pleasure making your acquaintance, Scree. I wish you the best of luck, and let's see if we can't change things, right?
Sure, Slippy, sure. He'll get up from his seat and he'll start walking out the door.
Over the course of that conversation, I would love to roll a double insight on this guy.
Sure, go ahead.
Mm-hmm.
Roll away.
To study him.
Yeah.
I forget what I add to these. I know it's a lot.
I believe it's plus 4.
5.
Is it
Plus
5? Goodness gracious.
Wow.
2d12 plus 5 will give me a total of 20.
20.
Jeez.
Literally anything anyone could possibly know about it.
Tell me his social security number. I
Okay.
also do gain a flash of insight. I'm not going to use it right now, but I do have one banked for him.
Okay. And that's you get to ask one thing about him that is true that I have to answer truthfully.
Yes, and I get 1 per subject.
All right. So, from what you can tell from Scree, he is from the Scaffold Cliffs. From his general disposition, you kind of guess that he's a local that has stayed there all his life. It seems he was... You kind of surmise that he's probably in a similar position as Reginald, where he's like part of like the law enforcement or like some sort of like defensive positioning. You remember from the Defenders video that they broadcast that he was like saving people that were like stuck in the ocean. And so, the Scaffold Hills are closer to the ocean than other parts of the pit. And his role was to like fly out and serve as basically like emergency services. He'd go out and get people, or if they were out in the pit, he'd like fly around, rescue people, and get them out of dangerous situations.
Glorified lifeguard. Go on.
Okay. It seems when he said that he worked, that he lost a position or lost a job that was profitable for him. It seems that he was definitely talking about Starts and the Defender program. He seems like he was getting away with just still doing what he was doing, but letting them record him. But I don't know. What else would you like to know about him? Is there anything specific we would like to get off of
I'd
him?
like to know if there was anything he was lying to me about. And I would like to know if he was actually interested in potentially changing the outcome.
He did not lie to you over the course of that conversation. But as much it seems he has come to the resolution that the game is what the game is. He can't change the rules. But if the rules change, he'll play that whatever game comes afterwards.
But he's not necessarily going to actively help.
Correct.
But he won't stand against it.
He will not stand
Okay.
against it now.
I have changed my mind. I would like to use my flash of insight now
Okay.
for a truthful answer from you.
All right.
I would like for you to
Mhm.
tell me
Mhm.
what is Scree's greatest insecurity?
Really grab him by the wings, grab him by the talons.
It's got a microcloaca.
I was just beat me to it.
In his heart of hearts, Scree does not believe in his own hype. He is projecting as much as possible because he's hoping if he can convince enough people, then he will convince himself.
I read that from a
Vale-
mile away.
Vale realizes this, smiles at Scree's back as Scree walks away, then turns back to finish his drink.
Right on. Who would like to go next?
Reginald, would you like to go next?
Yeah. As I step out into the pouring rain with my shield, I kind of see the guards hurrying to get the patron in, and I'll kind of approach and hold my shield over my head. Do you all need some covering from this rain?
I think we've got it figured out over here. Thank you.
All right, have a nice day.
Okay, Civic's turn. Great.
Yeah. Well, shit, that kind of blows my cover.
No, you're still under your shield.
Yeah, it's true.
Are you looking?
He's
I
just
assume
standing there.
I assume you're just still
He's
standing there.
standing there, confused.
I'm processing.
Oh.
If you're looking for a job, I can maybe we wouldn't. It wouldn't hurt to have an additional guardsman.
No, I'm here competing. I used to do guard work back in the day. Just thought I'd lend a friendly hand, but it seems you all have this covered.
Oh, are you the one from Yarmul?
Yeah.
Oh, lucky find. That's the only one our liege was interested in.
Oh. Well, shall we talk?
I'll need to pass it up the ranks.
Very well. I will be at this bar if you need to send word for me.
You mean you're right here? I just need to ask two other people. Wait right there.
He'll turn around and he'll walk over to the somewhat frail butler, who will walk over to this currently very upset-looking little armadillo guy. Not little, but shorter armadillo guy. And then the butler will walk back.
Yes. Hello, sir. I believe you are the representative of Yarmul.
That is the case.
Very good. I believe that you've received if our reports are to be understood, you've received the best training compared to the other competitors of the pit.
I have been in this line of work for longer than most, it would appear.
Wonderful. My lord, His Highness Lely Freeze, would like to make sure when he is endorsing someone, he is endorsing only the best individuals for the job. We are offering our sponsorage to you.
I am with a group of companions, so that decision is not mine alone, but I would be happy to hear what this partnership would entail.
He looks at you kind of confused.
Partnerage. Is these your manservants then, sir?
No, there are other combatants as powerful, if not more powerful than I. We are all banded together to try to have the best outcome from this competition.
I see. I will need to confer with my lord. We had only intended to acquire one champion. Do you mind waiting just a moment, sir?
I just hear the sound of rain just falling onto my shield.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, I can wait.
Very good, sir.
He'll turn around and walk over to Lele. And after a moment, he will turn back and return to you.
Your name, sir?
Reginald Olsford.
Very good, sir. My lord Lele has decided that you and you alone will suffice. Please remove yourself from your companions.
I am afraid that is not an option, but if your lord wishes to have other champions, there are plenty of excellent combatants to choose from.
I see. It seems that we have reached an impasse at this time. Very well. Good luck.
And he just walks away from you.
Sad and soggy, I just walk back to the tavern.
You walk back just in time for Scree to step out of the door and then look at you. And then walk away.
I got the job you didn't, loser. I don't say that.
All right. Radar Civic.
As Civic pushed the door open out of the tavern, stepping out into the wind and the rain, Civic swallowed the pretzels hard and took off running. Down the streets, past the guards, outside the train station, moving through town toward that fountain where Madame Sadie's was earlier.
Yep. She is still sitting there. There is a perfect umbrella of wind protecting her from the rain, although the children that were playing near the fountain seem to have left, and she just seems to be enjoying the rain.
Civic will stand a short distance away and reach down to their sword, kind of fingering the hilt and just watching Sadie's for a moment.
Oh, greetings. Can I help you?
I'll call through the rain. Madam? I'm Madam.
Yes?
Never out or even.
He's saying palindromes, Matt.
She will... You see a moment of recognition wash over her. I'm so sorry. I don't actually do any of those. Those are more for when we're at the hill. Are you a new recruit?
I'll shake my head and begin to approach through the rain. I'll approach the line of the dry that Madame Sadie's has made, but I won't enter. I'm just getting wet. My hand is on the hilt of the sword. I've been away from the hill for some time, and I admit I've lost some of the customs then. How long have you been away from the hill?
Me, well, counting, perhaps 6 hours or so.
The train?
Yes, the train. Sorry, you seem to be confused. The hill people still do most of those. I'm saying I don't. You can relax, is what I'm saying. As she looks down at your hand on your sword.
I see. I want to kind of get her checked. Does Madame Sadie seem to have any sort of weapon on them? I think Civic hasn't come across like a proper member of the Hill. Like Racecar was known from the beginning to be rogue and was always treated with a certain level of hostility. Radar Civic is being cautious because on one hand, they have this mistrust of the Hill with everything they've learned. But on the other hand, having a proper, right, balanced member of the Hill here could prove a good ally and possible sponsor for the team.
Mm-hmm.
So, but part of that is also sparring was common at the Hill. So Civic is trying to be ready in case that's the direction this goes.
Sure. You see a potential weapon. She has a stick that she's let stay inside the fountain. You would probably know that to be like a training staff that can be wielded in many ways by Hill users. She could enchant it with like different elements to form different kinds of weaponry. In fact, with what you know about her, she's known to use mostly fire or water, and most commonly she uses it to form a trident. But she's currently leaving it inside the fountain, and she's just facing you.
Mm-hmm. Civic will adjust their grip on the hilt, but not let go. I understand you are a sponsor here.
That's correct, yes.
I am ready to prove myself, should you demand a test.
Oh, It's been some time since someone has wanted to prove themselves to me. Wow. Let's see. Clear this storm.
Civic will breathe in and out slowly for a moment. Let's see what I can do.
Actually, I need you to roll me initiative.
Oh, excellent.
That is insight, dexterity.
Thank you.
Yep.
Oh, it's been a while. Classic D10, D6. Right? No, D12 now. Fantastic.
Ooh.
Oh, that's a pair of ones.
Doesn't count for initiative. Doesn't count. Doesn't count for initiative.
Doesn't count for initiative. That would have been a fumble. Very lucky. So you'll go
got him out of the way.
second.
Thank God I ate those pretzel bites.
I'm letting you know right now that there is currently a 6-segment clock. 6-segment clock is called Clear the Storm.
Okay.
And before your turn, that's weird. Tell you what, nothing happens initially.
Okay.
All right, your turn.
Okay. 6-segment clock, clear the storm, initiative has begun. I've fumbled, so someone else has had an early advantage.
Yes.
There's nothing more terrifying than when you're fighting against an enemy and they just pass their turn.
And you know they've gone first, but nothing happens. Yeah.
Do you have any rituals?
That's what I'm checking. I believe I do. I should have, I think, an elemental. I have ritualism. Yeah, so I can do, I can extract magic from an object, activate a soul circuit, sense the presence of magic, can make sight-based illusions. That's what I'm able to do with those right now. I think what I'd like to try is how common would it be for someone of the madam's level at the Hill to have some sort of device to store or channel power. Like, would that be a reasonable assumption that if I got close, I could maybe swipe something? I'm thinking of trying a soul steal.
You can attempt it. To answer your question, I'd probably say you wouldn't even know that information.
No, that's fine. Because my next guess would be knowing how much I use my blade to channel my elemental powers. If Madame Sadie's is channeling the storm, it might be through their trident. So Civic will, one hand on the hilt, not draw the sword, but dart forward, and I will try the soul steal rogue action to try and take the trident or perhaps something else of importance, a soul treasure, if it passes.
Okay.
And
Roll.
we'll see. It's against their magic defense.
Mm-hmm.
Dexterity willpower this time, which is a D12 and a D8. That's better. 11 plus 5. 16.
Whoa, 16.
Wow.
You quickly dart over and manage to grab hold of her trident. And as you pull it out of the fountain, you can feel like the enchantments that are built into this thing. We will cement what this trident has later. You've acquired her soul treasure. That's for sure. But the storm clock does not go down. And she looks at you bemused.
She's still just sitting there?
She's just sitting there. She still has her little umbrella, but she's just sitting there.
Does she do anything on her turn?
On the next round, nothing seems to happen. It is your turn.
Civic will hold the trident in the left hand, draw the sword in the right, hold them out to either side, and look up, stepping back away again out of the cone of dryness and feel the rain on their face. And kind of glance at Madame Sadie's again, almost unsure.
She's looking at you. Actually, as you step back and as you look down at her, she's like leaning forward with her head in her hands, and she's just looking to see what you're going to do.
I'm going to look up at the sky, at the clouds overhead, and bring the trident and my sword up over my head in an X and cast Thunderbolt into the sky.
Okay. I will count this as an objective action. Just roll your usual attacking dice.
Okay.
You're not supposed to make the storm stronger, Victor.
That is a pair of sevens.
Oh!
A crit?
A crit.
That is a crit.
Whoa.
He's trying to get all the storm out in one blow. That's smart. Deplete
Let's
the
use
storm.
it up. Balance it out.
Okay.
That's really cool. Oh, that feels good.
Okay, well, I mean, you get an opportunity, so that's cool. It was an objective action, so 14 absolutely clears. I believe you also... So you get 2 on by default, and you have an opportunity now. You can use your opportunity to increase the amount of checks on the clock. So you could go up to 4.
To 4. It's a 6-sided clock, so I could significantly gain ground right here.
You could.
Oh, or I could get something like favor. I think the last few times we've opened this to the group as well. What do you guys think? Is it good to push the clock because that will earn me Madame Sadie's favor? Should I go straight for favor?
No,
Try to get more information or something?
I'd finish the clock, personally.
Excellent. Eric, you agree?
100%.
Okay.
I think earning the favor through your actions will give you more in return than probably an opportunity favor can get you.
Then absolutely, I will do that. The crack of lightning bursts off twice from these weapons raised into the sky.
Your lightning blasts into the sky, piercing holes into the gloom that had overtaken the town. And for a second, the storm looks like it's about to fade out. The clock reduces by 1. There's now 3 out of 6. It is your turn.
So it gains one back?
Gains one back.
Ow.
You begin to hear something as you're puzzled over how this storm could be recovering. You hear something that you only barely remember because it has been weeks since your trip to Yarmul, your initial trip to Yarmul. You hear the beginnings of a prayer.
Civic will... I'll twitch my ears trying to catch the prayer. Catch the words through the wind.
You hear very faintly, "Rejoice, O gathered cloud, O unstill wind." Not much, just the beginning of a refrain. It is your turn.
Over my head, I will separate the weapons and then slam them back together and send another lightning bolt into the sky.
One more objective action.
I'm tracking my MP. I have enough for this.
Right on.
That is a 6 and a 3, which is a 9.
Well, not quite
The 3 was
clear.
on my D12, though. So
Okay.
I could use a fabula point to re-roll that. It's likely to be higher.
Right, that makes
Or-
sense.
I could invoke the +3 from my Bond of the Prismatic Way and go up to 12.
Which will just get you one success.
Go for broke.
Just one success. So, okay.
Yeah, I'd go for
I
broke.
will... Yeah, I'll spend a fabula. This is my theme of self-mastery. I want to accomplish this task that I've been given.
Right on.
It's becoming not just to impress Madame Sadie's, it's now a challenge to feel the wind and to balance it out with the presence of this bolt. It feels off. They're on the same side of the circle, but it's also the right thing to do here. So that's a 6 plus, re-rolling the d12, 10.
16.
There we
That's
go.
a 16.
I believe that will take you to 3.
Nice.
So,
3 sections. That's
3
awesome.
sections of the clock.
Brilliant.
You cast one more time into the sky, and you see the storm break. The clouds dissipate, and you hear now in chorus, "Rejoice, one and all, for you are in presence of the Herald of Zetreed." You look out into the tree line leading to Oakridge, and you see a small contingent marching forward. A woman with oil black hair hanging down in a high ponytail, leading soldiers that carry a palanquin. They march towards the town, and as you get closer, you see the familiar face of Dorothy Ashblessed.
I don't think he knows who she is.
He's seen her in the copied image. The copied
He
image
has.
from
Okay.
back when the grandma that you guys met at Yarmul, you see a similar
Yes.
face, although she looks older now. She looks far more stern, and she is leading a troop that is heading this way. She is not on the palanquin. She walks ahead.
I know of her from this copied image. What do I know of her?
You don't, unless you heard anything from Vale directly. You know,
This is part of Vale's. This is part of. I know this. I know Vale had the warriors who attacked as part of Vale's story at the steps.
Mhm.
And I'm seeing from Max's expression, I should infer that. So I think that would click together for Civic.
that is fair.
As I see them approach, I'm holding the trident and the sword over my head. I'll turn to Madame Sadie's, toss the trident, and sheathe my sword and run,
Towards or away?
running back through the wind for Vale. I need to tell Vale. I know Dorothy Ashblast from a copied image. Ashblast, thank you.
After Taco Bell?
From, yeah.
It's all about rolling dice, baby.